I'm just going to throw Trevor out of bounds. Like that. Uh, Technically I'm not, because I could do. This stupid trick with Trevor. Unless I do this. Now I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, what I just did with Trevor was a soft lock, where the game is still running, but you can't do anything. As soon as I click the Thunder Whip, I will give you an audio warning right now, because I don't know exactly if this is going to be loud or not. It probably will be. Anyway, don't worry, you still have like 15 minutes. I'll tell you when it's coming up. I highly recommend against that fun goof. Like I said, it's not going to be for about 15 or so minutes. Basically every category. Every hit per category. Has to go through this part. I guess I'll save. I don't have perfect guard. Why am I trying to use it? Arbitrary categories of this game. Because we know how to crash the game. Wow. I mean, our best meme category of this game is definitely all chairs. IMO, in my opinion. I should actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Because I've not done. Eh, I kind of stopped paying attention to what I was doing in the abandoned castle a while ago. So I'm very much just going, whatever. But that also might be why I don't enjoy the abandoned castle music, because I've heard it a bit too often. Which sadly does make it probably my least favorite soundtrack of this game, even though it's actually quite a nice soundtrack. I've played this game so much that it's like I barely pay attention to what I'm doing a good portion of the time. Well, okay, here in America, if you were to say, I beg your pardon, it's more like, can you repeat that? That is where you'll hear it more often. Or, you have the more southern style version of it, beg your pardon, which is more similar to bless your heart, which is probably the worst insult you could ever tell someone. One, because it's extremely nice. Why do you want me to read things I don't know what to say? Translate that first, and then I will try to read it. Read it depending on what it says. Yeah, the problem is I don't know that. And I can't, and I'm not exactly in the position to look it up. Okay, that's fine. And I am taking your word for that. Oh yeah, the SCH. Since się questa sarà la volta buona. I'm sure I butchered that to some insane degree. Alright. Now is about the... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was probably something. I figured I'd mess that up, as I said. Also, remember how I said we're going to crash the game? We're very close to crashing the game. There we go. I told you I was going to crash the game. I crashed the game. It only took like 17 minutes. And I also gave you the warning. It's not just you used a magical ticket. So what happens there, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but so since I saved I can somewhat actually explain what's going on. So in this room, and it didn't have to be a magical ticket, I could have used a memorial ticket, that would have worked as well. So there's the gate there. You need to fight the enemies to... So now, I've killed the enemies, so the gate should lower. If if you use the ticket at this point, the game wants to do a few different things. It wants to lower the gate, it wants to warp you away, so when you do that, the game crashes. Any ticket. I will explain again, actually. Here. That's okay. So as I said, I'm not sure exactly what's going on because it's not every room. You cannot do it off the Cyclops before the fairy ID doesn't work. The skeletons with many rooms don't work. In fact, the only room that we know will for sure crash is this one. And yes, I muted the game. You want me to unmute the game? So we have the gates that we want to open. We killed the armor knight specifically to lower the gate. They're not entirely dead yet. Actually, doesn't even matter. Yes, it does. So that's why you do have to pause pretty quickly. Thank you for gifting us sub to Van Gogh FDI. The thing about crashing Dennis, I would try to remember, is this requires you hard reset. I can't do the soft reset. No, that is not version exclusive. You can do that on any version of the game. It will work on PS2. It will work on Xbox. It will work on emulator. I'm pretty sure it's not even region exclusive. I'm pretty sure it works on the Japanese and PAL versions of the game as well. I could show you the Xbox exclusive softlock. I will show you why there is an Xbox exclusive softlock you can do. Yes, there is an Xbox exclusive softlock. I can't actually do it on this file, and I'll explain that as well, but before I do that, let me explain something else. So I need to go sell all my memorial tickets. Or use all of them, but it's going to be faster to sell them.
Welcome. What will it be today? What will it be today? Will there anything else? Thanks as always. Take care.
So, because I sold all my memorial tickets, if you go in this room, there's a memorial ticket over there, which I'm going to go pick up. Now I have a memorial ticket. So this game really wants to make sure you do not get soft locked. So if I register the save room, so if I re-enter this room, the memorial ticket that was over there isn't there. Now, I use my memorial ticket, go in this room again, and because I have exactly 0, the memorial ticket is back. That's what's supposed to happen. That is to prevent you from soft locking into this room.